with the sudden change in her voice. To me, Barbara's sudden change of heart seemed more like a tactical move to regain control and assert her dominance rather than a genuine attempt at reconciliation. Despite my reservations, Gary, always wanting to find a middle ground and keep the peace, entertained the idea of accepting her offer. I expressed my concerns to Gary, stressing that accepting her offer might only fuel her belief that her behavior was acceptable. Gary understood my perspective but told me that he hoped that by allowing his mother to throw a baby shower for me could be a way for us to mend fences and create a more harmonious family environment before the baby arrived. I begrudgingly agreed and Gary informed his mother to go ahead with the planning for my baby shower. She was overjoyed and expressed her gratitude for allowing her to take charge. Despite entrusting her with the responsibility, I had assumed there would be some level of collaboration, where she would seek my input and consider my preferences for my own baby shower. With the event still a month away, I anticipated more detailed planning to unfold in the coming week. However, to my dismay, I discovered that my mother-in-law had gone rogue. She took it upon herself to purchase all the decorations, choose the games, and plan activities without consulting anyone, including me. When my mother reached out to her to discuss the baby shower, my mother-in-law simply informed her that everything had been decided and that it would be a surprise for me. The lack of communication and consideration left me feeling disheartened and frustrated, as the event meant to celebrate a joyous occasion was now being shaped without any regard for my preferences or wishes. On the day of my baby shower, the air was filled with a mix of excitement and tension. I arrived at the venue, a local banquet hall, surrounded by my close friends who were eager to celebrate the upcoming arrival of our little one. As I walked in, I couldn't help but notice the outrageous decorations that my mother-in-law had chosen. A sea of brown and beige balloons adorned every corner, depicting a theme that was entirely her creation. I absolutely hated the decoration as this looked like a misguided attempt at a safari theme gone wrong. The overwhelming presence of brown and beige clashed with the vibrant atmosphere I had envisioned for the celebration. I had imagined soft pastels and delicate touches for my baby shower, but clearly, my mother-in-law had gone the opposite way. The tension in the air escalated when my eyes fell upon an eye-catching display near the entrance, an enormous banner featuring an elaborate collage of my husband's baby pictures with Barbara. Everyone looked at it confused as we couldn't understand why she would choose to display my husband's baby pictures during my baby shower. I looked at her questioningly and she laughed it off, saying that she expected our baby to look exactly like my husband and she was very proud of how cute my husband was as a child, hence she wanted to display it for everyone. I stared at her, trying to comprehend if she had actually lost her mind. It was clear that she was determined to make the day more about her own experiences as a mother than about the imminent addition to our family. As more guests began to arrive, their expressions ranged from confusion to polite discomfort looking around the room. The sea of brown and beige balloons, coupled with the towering banner showcasing my mother-in-law and my husband, created an ambience that was far from the elegant and joyous atmosphere I had envisioned for my baby shower. I exchanged apologetic glances with some of my friends, who clearly shared my sentiment. When my mother walked in, her eyes widened in shock, observing the absolute horror that my mother-in-law had unleashed upon the venue. Her eyes then locked onto the banner,